Howdy howdy, thanks for tuning in. Today we are going to be ranking some of the object Pokemon. This is part 1 of 2 because in total there are 77, 78, 79-ish. There's like 80-ish. There's like 80-ish object Pokemon. So yeah, that won't fit in one video, so we're gonna split it up into 2 parts. Part 1 will consist of 2 categories. Category 1 is household objects. These are objects that you would find like around the house and with like a little bit of wiggle room in terms of like what's around the house. And category 2, junk drawer. This is kind of just like random objects. You'll understand as we get into it. And honestly, real quick, household and junk drawer, some of these Pokemon are probably interchangeable in terms of like what category they would fit into. So that's why they're in this video together, because it's kind of like they're all similar vibes. Quick clarification, because I keep forgetting to say this, but in all of my ranking videos of Pokemon, this is based solely on how they look and how much I like how they look, not on like how good they are in battle. Okay, it's just aesthetics. I keep forgetting to say that, but that is the entire premise. Is like, do I like how this Pokemon looks? No, it goes in F. Do I love how this Pokemon looks? Yeah, it goes in S. That's basically the metric here. So, on that note, we are gonna just pop right into it. Also, y'all are not very perceptive people, because this is my, 12th or something Pokemon video, and no one has commented on the fact that my mouse cursor is a tiny little Litwick. And when I click on something, it's a Chandelure. Like, y'all disappoint me. Speaking of Litwick, that's our first Pokemon. Litwick is a little candle. I love the colors. I love Litwick so much. I'm giving it an A because it's too cute. Gen 5, Pokemon Black and White was the first Pokemon game I ever played, so a lot of the Gen 5 Mons have like a special place in my heart. I really like Gen 5 a lot. It's really good. Lampent is pretty good too. It's not as good as Litwick. It's kind of like an awkward middle phase, so I'll give it a B. Then we've got Chandelure, which first of all is an excellent name, and second of all, I'm giving it an S because it's like, it's so cool. Moving along to Klefki, which is it's kind of stupid, the premise of it being a sentient keyring, but yeah, you know, Klefki's not great, but it's not like awful horrible either. It's kind of cute. I'll give it a C. I forgot to mention that my sort of cutoff point for whether it's an object Pokemon or not is basically, is this an everyday object with a face? If the answer is yes, then it is on the list of object Pokemon. Why didn't I not say this at the beginning of the video? Anyways, that's like my metric for these 2 parts of rating object Pokemon. It's, does this Pokemon solely exist as like a sentient object with a face on it? Or like a pile of rocks with a face? If the answer is yes, then it goes on this list. Other Pokemon, like for example, Electivire, it has like some jumper cables or whatever coming out of it, but it's not just sentient jumper cables, it's like a creature with jumper cables. That's not going on this list. That's not valid. It's solely, is it mostly inanimate object with a face? I've gone in circles for about a minute and a half here. Moving on. Rotom. Rotom, I don't know if electricity is an object, but I don't know where else I would put OG Rotom. He's pretty cool. I like his colors. B. Then we've got Washing Machine Rotom, which is cool. Not that cool though. I'll give it a C. Oven Rotom. I like how his little like energy hands look like oven mitts now. That's pretty cute. I it's still not great, like, not super cool looking. I'll give it another C. Fridge Rotom. Fridge Rotom is pretty cool. Listen, my brain works differently in that I like Fridge Rotom more than the other two, so I'm going to give Fridge Rotom a B. I don't know why, I just like it more. Motom. Mower Rotom is kind of dumb. I don't like his face. I'm gonna give him a C. Fan Rotom. I'm your biggest fan. No, not really, but I'll give you a B because you're pretty cool. I did it again. Oh my god, I'm so funny. Chingling. Chingling is so cute. I saw this really entertaining thread yesterday on Twitter about Pokemon with how the original person was like, there's no bad Pokemon designs, but there are terrible, awful names. And then some people in the comments were like, take Chingling, for example. And I was offended because I love Chingling. I'm giving it an A, first of all. And you should not slander Chingling because Chingling is adorable. It's a little bell. The slit in the bell is his mouth. How do you not love that? You're just a hater. Then we've got Chimecho. I did not know how to pronounce Chimecho for the longest time because I'd only ever read the name and never like heard it. So I always thought it was Chimecho, which in hindsight is stupid. But I watched the Pokemon Lucario movie, great movie by the way, and James has a Chimecho and he like protected it from I think like Regigigas or something like that, and I was like, oh, that's how you say it. And also James protecting his Pokemon. What a man. What a man, what a man. I'm gonna stop because I don't want to get copyrighted. Anyway, A for Chimecho. Drifloon. Drifloon's super cute. It's a little balloon with like a cotton ball hair tuft thingy. The Pokedex entry is fucked up. Cause like it talks about Drifloon like lures in children and then snatches them up and takes them away. Excuse me? Hello? What? B. Drifblim is a hot air balloon. Hey, he's pretty cool. Trubbish. Another good Gen 5 mod. A lot of people dunk on Trubbish and Garbodor. Garbodor, I understand. Garbodor is stupid. But Trubbish is cute with his little snaggle teeth and his little garbage bag with his little trash tentacle arms. Yeah, I love Trubbish. I'm gonna give him an A. Garbodor gets a D because I don't like Garbodor. Elekid. Elekid was pushing the object Pokemon like limit in that he is definitely a creature, but also he's mostly plug. So I was like, well, I don't know where the hell else I would put him, so I'll just put him on this list. And Elekid gets a C. He's not my favorite. Charjabug. This is a battery? Question mark. I don't like it. It's boring. The colors are bad. D. Mimikyu. Soup's cute. The thing that makes up like Mimikyu itself is like the little creature that is beneath the Pichu looking thingy. It's like a something. But the majority of its body, its essence, is a rag that looks like a Pichu. So that means that it's on this list, and I'm gonna give it A because it's cute. Sinistea! Now, Sinistea and Poltegeist, I debated on putting them on my food Pokemon list. You should go watch that video, by the way. But I ultimately decided to put them on this list just because, like, I don't know. Like, the Pokemon itself, like the physical Pokemon being, is that purple goopy stuff that's possessing the teapot and the teacup. But, like, the teapot and the teacup are, like, the big feature of the Pokemon, so that's why they're on the object list. And Sinistea gets a B because it's cute, and Poltegeist gets an S because the colors for both of them are super, super good. And also, I love the names. Sinistei's good, but Poltegeist is even better because poltergeists possess things, typically objects, and that's just soup's cool. Moving on along to Ditto. Now, before you argue with me, my reasoning was, first of all, where the fuck else would Ditto go? And second of all, let's just pretend in our minds, for now, that Ditto is just that stress slime that you would, like, keep on your desk to just, like, mold and play with when you're bored. So, Ditto's plain and boring. He's kind of cute. I mean, like, when he becomes something else, the little dot and the vapid smile is cute. I'll give him a C. Grimer! Now, you may be wondering, why is Grimer on the household category? And that's because households have grime. That was basically my entire reasoning for putting him on here. Anyways, Grimer, kind of gross, but he's cute. I like his facial expression. I give him a B. I like him. And then a Lowland Grimer is even more like kind of thing with his little tooth and his little yellow beard. And I'm reminded of a Game Grumps clip, which bumps him into A, simply for the context of the Game Grumps clip, where Aaron made some joke. They were playing Pokemon Sun. And they made a joke about, Aaron was like, diabetes nuts. And Dan was just not having it, and I love that moment so much. Then you got Muck, who I dislike. I'm gonna give Muck a D right off the bat because this is nasty and gross. Muck spelled backwards. You already know. I'm sure that wasn't intentional, but it is what it is. And it's not great. Moving along to Alolan Muck. Colors, great. I love the chunks of whatever they are because it makes it look like he has teeth. And somehow this is less gross, so I will give him an A. Now we're in the junk drawer category. Again, some of these Pokemon could probably fit into the household category. It's pretty bait and switch here. They're just kind of all mashed together. But I just really wanted to have a junk drawer category for the object Pokemon video because I was really proud of my creativity in naming it. So, moving right along to Comfey. It's a lay. That's cool, I guess. Kind of dumb. I'll give it a C because it's cute. Honedge, a blue sword. And this one's even more object because, like, the face is not immediately discernible to me. Not the biggest fan. I'm gonna give it a D. Double-A'd. 2 Honedges, but pink. And then a little something behind them. This is cooler, I guess. I'll give it a B. Aegislash. Both forms are equally as disappointing. D. Then we've got Voltorb, which is an angry Pokeball. It's stupid, but I like it. I'll give it a B. And then we got Electrode, which is an upside-down cocky Pokeball, which I don't like. You're gonna get a D. So far, nothing's been deserving of an F quite yet. Just because it's like, it's bad, but it's not like hatred-inducing. Unlike Perugly or Clefable. Those things. Fuck those things. Sandygast. He's so cute. He's a little haunted sandcastle. Oh my god, this is adorable. I'll give him a B. And then you've got Palisand, which is a more developed haunted sandcastle. I'm going to give him an A. Oops, I fucked that up. Because I like him very much. And this is not cooperating. Okay, there we go. Yamask. Again, I don't know. It's like you can see the creature that is Yamask, but like it's mostly it's like selling point is the mask. Listen, I don't know. Anyways, Yamask itself is I'll give it a C or something. Then we've got Galarian Yamask, which is not a mask anymore, but a chunk of rock with a rune on it. That's pretty cool. The colors are good, so I'll give it a B. Then we've got a Pokemon whose name I had to look up how to pronounce because I was like, it can't have the F slur in it, can it? It doesn't. I checked. It's Cofragrigus. That's how you say this abomination of a King Tut coffin. It's cool. I gotta take a closer look at him to see. Yeah, I'll give him an A, because he's actually pretty cool. Then we've got Runerigus, or Runerigus. I think it's Runerigus, because, like, the runes are, like, the big feature point. If you put all of the chunks of him together, he makes, like, this weird, like, serpent thingy. That's pretty cool. I'll put him an A up there with Cofragrigus. They're both pretty cool. Nose Pass. A lot of people do not like Nose Pass and Probopass. That Twitter thread I mentioned earlier, these two had a prominent featurette in that thing. Lots of people hate them. Me personally, I like them, especially Probopass, because he looks like my dad. Sorry, Dad. But, they're based off of the, I'm pretty sure they're based off the Easter Island heads, the giant stone picture heads, and it's pretty cool. Nose Pass is kind of stupid, I'll admit. He gets a D. Probopass, for dad lookalike reasons, I give him a B. Also, the thingies on his sides look like little birds. That's pretty cool. Lunatone. It's a moon rock with the beak. Alright, C. Soul Rock is a sun rock. Another C. Unknown is a sentient alphabet. I want whatever Game Freak is taken. It's gotta be strong to come up with something like this. Unknown. This is just like the representative unknown. There's a whole alphabet of them. I could go through the unknowns and pick out my favorites, but that's like, what's my favorite letter kind of situation. It's like, is that worth it? Probably not. Who knows? If I run out of creative ideas for Pokemon Fridays, maybe I will do a my favorite unknown video. Anyways, unknown as a whole, I mean, it's a pretty creative concept, so I'll give it a B. Then we've got Minior, which is just a meteorite? Question mark? The default Minior version is not much to look at. Gonna be honest, don't like it a lot, giving it a D. The core of the Minior is pretty cool. He's got that whoa swirliness. Pink, we all know this. Not my favorite color, but like this pink's pretty unoffensive. I'll give it a C. And the last Pokemon in the junk drawer category and in our part 1 of the Object Pokemon duo is Delmise. This is a ship's wheel and anchor. Just together, and you call it a Pokemon. Slap some eyes on that and call it good. Here, fight with this thing. Honestly, this is pretty badass. I actually really like Delmise. This guy looks really fucking cool. I'll give him an S. Anyways, alright. That's part 1. We got the household and junk drawer Pokemon rated. Ta-da! Pretty cool. Look out for part 2 coming at ya. Maybe next week, maybe tomorrow. I haven't decided yet. Probably tomorrow. I don't want to make y'all wait. Excuse me. So, that finishes it out. Thanks so much for tuning in. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. Remember, you are a valuable, wonderful human being who is loved and who matters. And I'll see ya when I see ya.